welcome with a boom. Oh, I forgot to turn the volume down. That would make a very loud difference. Because I've been playing, getting things ready for today's episode. So, I had the volume up louder. Not trying to talk over it then. Okay. I just wanted to show you this world I'm in. It's insane. Wow, wait. Oh, only for a second and I didn't make it to the window. I decided to come to the surface and check out this village. I've been digging underground. But this is a mystcraft world. And checking this out is an exercise in craziness. Because it has blindness and hunger 3. So I try not to stay out of houses or anything for too long because I get really hungry. But what? Oh, I heard him. I wear my I wear my pack so that I can do just that and not get hurt too badly from creepers or whatnot. But I watched my little arrow up there in the corner. Whoa, look at that! Light for a moment. But not very long at all. And then I drop into buildings, or I wanted to see if they had, if there was a beekeeper in this one, because I wanted to snag the apiaries. But I haven't seen it. I just wanted to let you see this. I know it's kind of crazy to come up here and do anything in this world. But before I leave, I wanted to check it out well enough, because if I leave and I haven't checked it out, chances are I might not find it again. I want to run in here and see if there's anything in here. I haven't seen one of these yet, and I don't think it's wow, I can say it. I don't think it's the mods we have installed that put stuff in there. So anyhow, but yeah. Oh, another place with that stuff. Yeah, so I collect these things. Some of this stuff, especially these. I don't know. A nice little stash of them. I haven't made any. I've just been collecting them out of buildings. So I've been trying to explore the villages when I see them above ground. Whoops. I didn't mean to open the door. So let's see. I cleared that place out last night so that I could send this stuff back to the upper world, the real world, as I like to call it. Oh man, I would have been nice if that would have stuck around for a little while. Whoa! There's a spider in the house. Maybe he can just keep that house. Although, it's nice to rip the bookcases out of these. This is a library. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. This is a little crazy. Anyhow, this is not just this. Bleh. This isn't just. Why am I trying to tear out a workbench with a pick item? That'll take forever. So I think the other buildings here are just big houses. Not this one coming up straight ahead, but this other one. This makes for. Oh, look! Huge pack of villagers. That's crazy. And more bookcase. Now, I can't believe it's staying like that long. And there it went. Okay. I want the bookshelves. And you may keep your other stuff. I think I have one emerald. Nope. I tossed all the emeralds away yesterday. So I don't have any more of them. And, I know, these aren't really expensive. I don't know why I collect them. I get to throw them in my sorting system the way they are, and I don't have to create them. I tried to take these out. Now I have a silk touch. I could take them out with this. Can't I? You can't silk touch them? That's insane. Huh. pretty nifty looking village. If only we could see it on a regular basis, huh? Oh yeah, I was already in that place. Wow, check out the creeper. Okay, flying, which way am I going? That was that one big house I wanted to look at yet, and then we were gonna be done. See, this is just tricky. And I don't know why I bother, but it's kind of amusing, because it's really a huge challenge. Oh, yes, hello. It's really a huge challenge compared to what you usually deal with. Okay, back to the real world, as I call it. And let the blindness wear off, and then, oh yeah, and I'm at level 50. I'm still running around like a goof. It was because I was there collecting for a while. I'm looking for some stuff. Okay, now I can throw these in here because we've been back and now it'll pull the stuff out. I love this ender pouch. It is great. The hardest, the only problem with it is you can't shift click stuff into it. I really hope they fix that because it crashes the game every time I do it. And it's so annoying because you do it and you go, no! And you can't do anything to undo it. So you're stuck. Everything in here. Oh, no. Let's combine Fortune 2, Efficiency 4. See about combining these two. Well, that's what one thing I wanted to do I haven't done yet. I've usually forgotten. Really? That was not the pick I wanted to put in there. No wonder it was too expensive. I guess so. Fortune 3. That'd be 33 levels. Switch these around and see if it's cheaper, because sometimes it is. 35 levels. Well, we'll stick with 33. Why not? Alright, because it gives us the same thing. Fortune 3, Efficiency 4. Yep, I like it. Works for me. Now I'm down to 17 levels. That I can go goof around with. So, last time we were bouncing around trying to find dense ores. Yeah, there we go. We were bouncing around worlds trying to find dense ores. And you know, I can't charge a thing in that. So we're going to run over here and charge up. And I'm going to get back to those dense ore world conversation. Yep, charge. And I don't even want to charge it up there. Having problems keeping that full. That's one of those things we're going to work on some today. Yep. And this one, vroom, so much quicker than those other ones. I should probably, I don't know, can I even charge that in here? Maybe. I always forget. Well, not always, but I haven't done it for a little while. I think they can. I think. Yep, it can. This box stays full. Well, it was full before I started charging stuff in it. The other one's not full. It's having some issues staying full. My power is draining out faster than I was using it. Whoa. This is going to be drained dry here in a moment, too. There it is. Alright. Guess we're done charging for now. That's alright. We got things pretty well up. I did pull out some of the redstone torches. So, here. These aren't running right now. And this one should be done. So, I can take that out. And I put them over here on the floor. So, I don't have to go find them when I need them. So, the one thing I need to get here, I realized I'm down to 2 food. That won't be good in any hungry worlds or anything. So, They'll just eat me all up. And I don't want to be eaten all up. So now we have food. Skip the torches. Oh. One of those prep things that I just didn't do, right? Torches. Anyhow, the good news is that after all that looking for Densor worlds, I found one. I found one, and then I created a bunch more. And I see I didn't make myself, I don't have any spare, I have spare stands. They're not in here, but I think I have like a pile of 50 some. Here, 53. I think that'll get us through. Good grief. So, we're going to toss, here, we'll toss a couple stands here. Who knows how many we'll run into. I don't want to spend very long on this today, but yeah, I was working on making worlds after I found it. Books eaten, these are worlds that have been eaten by rot, blue rot, red rot, both blue and red rot. This is just too dangerous to return for any reason. Like, the biggest reason is, yeah, I know what it is. Meteor strikes. There we go. Here, this is the first world that I found Densors in. Took me 79 worlds. And I don't remember if I created this at all or it did most of the stuff. Sometimes I can tell by the way these things are laid out. Kind of looks like I let the thing choose it itself. So it gave me dense ores. I was thrilled. Now, I recall this world isn't the safest thing out there. But we're going to run here and look at it. Oh. Oh yeah. See, meteor strikes and red rot. But I had to keep the world so you could see it. Man, that rot is just running the place over. Whoa! And meteor strikes. These things are dense or crazy. But man, are they scary. Now, I learned that you can see them coming down. Here comes one. Well, of course, you gotta stay out of the way and not get hit by them. They seem to come, as I've been able to tell, in like groupings of I'm not sure how many, 3 or 4, kind of at a time. I don't know. Maybe this is the end of the group. But I was able to get some of the good stuff out of these. And, but dang, are they scary. Here comes another one. Boom. But this red rot, she's taking over the world. And those meteors. Oh, my word. Oh, here comes another one. That one's not going to be too far away either. Not too far at all. Didn't he just put a hole in the world? No, nice lava lake over there. Oh, yeah. They're scary as all get out. But I wandered around the world, especially since before I found the dense ores. I was able to collect some iridium and, for the first time saw sulfur and, there dropped another one. And see, it's hard to keep your eyes up to the sky, but once you do it for a while, and you're like always like going, okay, am I okay? Like you go to the real world and you're doing something and you're like, am I okay? And it's just kind of funny because while it's scary, like there's huge benefits from goofing around in these things and getting stuff out of them. Like you can stand here and not do anything but collect ore upon ore upon ore and not have to take out any other block. And it's just, but am I safe? Oh my goodness, it's just, oh man, it's been a riot. It was totally a riot doing these. But, sheesh, you don't realize how on edge you are. You're like, oh, there goes another one. And then you go, I wasn't paying attention, and you hear this boom. Man, that was too close. And oh my word. What's hilarious, what I find, I was in this world that had the huge trees, the big, redwood trees. And these things would come down out of the sky, and they would pop the redwoods. Woo, there goes another one. And as they pop the redwood, and like the tree would turn to ores, tree leaves, the tree trunk. I mean, it would change to ores. It was so funny. You'd look up and you'd have this like these. These are tree pieces that turn to ores, and it's just the weirdest thing. And but then imagine that way, way, way high, and there drops another one. Oh yeah, this is one of those crazy, and you can't even like hide underground. Look how big a hole that makes. That's gonna be iridium. Yep. I've actually learned to tell how it hits. I can tell if it's iridium. I just don't have my Silk Touch pick. Although I shouldn't be playing around here too long because I don't have another book to get back to the other world. In this world, whoa! Isn't gonna last too very long. So yeah, but I had a lot of fun playing around in these worlds. But this is my very first dense ore world, and when I went out and found out it was a dense ore world, I left it so that I could show it to you instead of letting the red rot eat all of it and then get blown to pieces by this meteor stuff. I thought you guys might enjoy seeing it, but it sure makes for some crazy, crazy, crazy playing. As it blows holes in the ground. Oh, yep, gotta pay attention. Oh, jeez. You can fly and you can see them coming. Like, if I realize I'm under one, which hasn't really happened yet, I've been close. I've ran a couple times realizing that it was coming down closer to me than I really wanted to be because I was going to feel it. But my plan is to hurry up, get to my book, and, like, zip back to my magic room because I am... Hey, that's a lot of oil, man. Oh, why can't I have one of these in my real world? Like, seriously. That is not fair. I'm sure there's one somewhere. I just haven't been able to find it. So, okay. Where's one of them? We're going to see one more meteor strike before we leave. I know, because I'm not doing a good job digging the ores out. Yabbing, jumping around. Oh, my word. They just blow holes in the world like crazy. The one thing I was surprised that I have not found in one of these holes is diamonds. Like, I found iridium, coal, gold. I have found lots of good stuff. The sulfur and whatever the other thing is I don't usually have. Or I've never seen anywhere before this. And then I found it in dense ore worlds themselves. Not just in the meteor strikes. But, like, I've never found diamonds in one of these. Just amazing. I would have thought there'd be diamonds in them. That's just silver. Who cares about silver? I have tons of silver. Rubber wood? Rubber? Yeah, I like these things. I like to tear these down. Ooh! That one's nice. I forgot. I've been tearing trees down in this world where it's really slow mining. Because it's mining fatigue 3. That's just crazy. And so, like, being able to mine a tree fast like that is awesome. And I missed that last meteor hit. I don't have any idea where it came down at. Here's one. I wanted to be close. Okay. Oh, we'll be closer to that one. And it just blew a hole in the red rot. Oh, yeah. Lovely. So, this is the very first ever. I better watch. It'll be my first ever hit by a meteor. Dense ore world. So we found it. And we are back to the world where it's safer. I tell you, that's not safe. And that was book 79. Yep. So I made a lot after that, trying to find a stable one, man. That is tricky. Getting a stable, dense ore world is nearly impossible. So, I think it might be completely impossible. So that's why that world that was dark, I decided to just play in and dig stuff out. And, because it's dark, as long as I'm underground, the hunger isn't going to bother me. And really, when you're mining, you're only going to have a few spots in front of you. The biggest problem is the mobs running up behind you. So I was doing a lot of digging around in this one. Book 84. Not stable, but it's safe enough for me to mine. And man, I got stacks and stacks of ores. So I made this one. Dense ores, eternal snow, eternal day, standard village dungeons, red fog, blue. Let's see. I remember, like, some of these are just crazy unstable. I remember what was going on in this place. I'm weak. Oh, and I'm burning. And that's painful. I don't know if that happens if you're underground or not. But yeah, I'm digging straight down. Get me out of here. So, weakness isn't too bad. I'm not hearing anything else. Maybe this word wasn't as bad as I thought it was. But, yeah, I don't know. Anyhow, I'm gonna head back to this place again. What I wanted to do today, which we're gonna get to right now, after we throw some of this other stuff back here, is I have made all the stuff that I need to put together to make a matter fabricator. And I mean, this thing took ages. Oh, look. You can tell what I was looking up lately. Matter fabricator. There's the recipe. And here's some of the crazy stuff we needed. This one, that's just, some of that stuff's just crazy. But you guys can click through. This is what took me the longest. The titanium ingots and the chrome ingots. That's what held me up being able to make it earlier. So, I have all the things now, and I was saving it to put together with you. I made a couple extras of those because I think those are the things that I can zoom around in, and I want to play with it sometimes. So they weren't that hard to make. So the matter fabricator, here we go. One of my boys said, "Mama, record today. Make the matter fabricator." Well, here you go, Sonny. There's the matter fabricator. Now we just need to hook it up, give it juice, give it stuff. I was thinking about putting it up in here, so that I can hook it up to, yeah, where's my bank of here? I want to do this to every single one, at least the outer. I'm not sure about the other one, although it's kind of cool. It keeps you from seeing that fiber all around, so I might just do that. And, so if I put it in the center, dig out a hollow opening here, one that has, I don't know if I'm going to put glass over it or not, although that'd be really good for light. But I was thinking about putting it in underground here so that I could hook it up. Look, meteor. Oh, no. That was my hunt for Chopper. Chopper disappeared on me from my tree farm. So that's where I can no longer fly. So I made a flat platform so I can land on it. And then I pillared up. Next time I'm going to put ladders up there so I can get up there easy to find Chopper. And I love long fall boots. Bam! And it doesn't hurt at all. So I was figuring I could hook up the power from all the solar panels. And then if I put it in here, hey, there was water in here. Lovely. It's a glowstone. Oh, from my walls. That's right. I did glowstone my walls. And then I could put it in here. And then But the thing is, it is going to be really far from some of my sorting stuff, which will be challenging to. Yeah, I took off my jetpack, which would make it challenging for getting the stuff from there. Okay, that was the corner. Am I crazy? Because I'm gonna have to go out a couple here. And I did not prep this area, so that's something I'm gonna work on tonight when I'm not recording. And then we'll see about. I figured I'd plug this in, but the other thing, and I need a wrench to do this. You saw all that stuff in this chest when I pulled the stuff out for the matter fabricator. Attempting to make enough stuff to do an entire stack of solar panels at once and upgrade them to from regular solar panels this to advanced solar panels. I believe it's 30. They're not 32 EU. I wish they showed that stuff on here. It'd be really nice to be able to just look it up. The numbers just aren't there. Like, you've got to go on the wikis to see numbers, or you've got to actually have the items set up. To have the items set up. But it's not right in my face right now, so I can't see it. And it's dark, so I could have sleep first before I go up there again. Yep. So, okay, what are these outputs? And this doesn't even tell you what it outputs at. I really, really wish they would. And did I bring my wrench up? No. Do I even know which wrench I need? No. Can I even walk in my hole? No. Can I do something that I can say yes to? No. Apparently not. And, oh, I bet my wrenches are in here. Yay! That wrench, one of those should do it. So, I got all the, oh, what did I have? Like 24. There's my matter fabricator. I'm so excited. I look forward to being able to play with that. And if this is what I want to use or need to use, I'm going to need that box. Tell me this is on. Hey, I have a torch. There we go. Now I'm all ready. All ready to go. Okay, wrench mode disabled, enabled. We don't want to lose anything. So, let's see. Is this the right one? Yep. That's the right one. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I think that might be one more than I need. Oh! Are you serious? Well, now I need to get my my jetpack back on. And I gotta fly over there and collect those things. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to collect them? Not there? Can I get them this way? Those collected. That one collected. But these are in the way. I got that one. Alright, we're tearing out the fiber. And then I'll put the fiber back. Because those, I can't just let sit around. They cost too much. So, anyhow, because I used fiber cable here, I can just go upgrade these and slap them back down. And it doesn't matter that... Let's see, I did some nice organizing for some stuff. Now, I know I don't need all this stuff. And that I don't need at all. Silly person. Okay. The... Doodah. I believe these go here. This goes here. And the advanced machine. Yes! Advanced solar panels. There we go. I upgraded all that I could. I was hoping to have a full stack ready, but I didn't. I just couldn't pull it off. I needed more advanced alloy. That's what I was falling short on. And I didn't want to, I was using, aluminum and steel. Gets more, and then I'm not using quite as much tin, and I just didn't change the recipe to one of the other ones. Maybe I could have, but And I was just crazy busy with it. Oh, wow. Okay, the blue ones look really cool. Black ones might look alright too. All set up. If once we have all black ones without blue ones. Unless we have black on the outside and blue on the inside. And then my base is going to be black and blue. So long as I don't get creepered. No meteor! Ah! No. Really. Oh my word. It's so fun, but it's so crazy. And there is such an edge to mining in a meteor world. But I'm really enjoying mystcraft. That is just an insane thing. You go into those worlds, you have no idea what you're walking into. So, alright. Wow. They got around there pretty far. 29. Looks like 39 would get us the whole way. And I think that looks pretty cool, too. I really like the look of the blue, though. There's something just sharp about that. And I'm hoping this will help fill things up. Because, look at that. The power... The power's collecting. Does that mean I'm full down the line, or it just can't push it out fast enough? Oh, I might have to figure out my numbers. Or I might have to put an MFSU in here. I don't want to waste power. And if those are producing more than 128, I'm going to end up doing just that. Everything's bypassing that. And everything that's filled up. I'm sure this is still running empty. Ah, that one's working on filling up. So I'm finally... Oh, I'm turning those off help because they're not sucking 60U every time. This isn't even half full yet. So it's got a ways to go. And I don't... Yeah, I'm going to have to do some math figuring. I am not going to bore you with that because that's going to take me a while to figure out. I'm going to have to go look up the numbers on the wiki, figure out what each of those are producing, figure out what the mass of them producing, figure out if it's too much for that MFV. I'll do that some other time. So, let's see. I know, I'm going to have to learn how to plan my videos here a little bit, yeah. Because I'm just going to have to, aren't I? So, this world, I created this, and I think this is the only thing it gave me. Hell and Alpine. I was trying. The Overcast and Eternal Day seems to make a really nice combination. I did this one for collecting glowstone. And this one gives... the mobs are a little nasty. The mobs are collecting piles, like you see there. I had another world that I don't think was going to have any mob problems whatsoever. And accidentally, instead of using glowstone, I put the regular crystal in it. And so I'm going to have to try another glowstone one. That's not going to have any trees. So... the biomes will just be completely flat surface with nothing to cast shadows, and it's pretty cool. But this world, nice for collecting glowstone. It's amazing. I came in here. Do I have it on me? I have it on me. Nice. It's fun. Okay, gotta make sure the settings are right. Gotta make sure I'm not gonna get jumped by any mobs, and I don't have to worry about meteors, which is nice. Low focus, long range. We want not scatter, explosive. So, this is just, yeah. You can see I was doing that. Here's where some glowstone bunches were, and I made them go away. Boom. And some of these little putsy explosions, it's so funny. These wee little putsy explosions, and then you have humongous ones like that. Like, I'll be at one distance and nothing will be hurting me. And I'll be shooting away and collecting stuff, and then all of a sudden, BAM! And I take several hearts of damage. It's just hilarious. I don't get it. The volume's really down that quietly? Like, I thought you'd hear the boom. We heard the meteors. Really? Hey! No jumping me. I'm busy here. Collecting glowstone. Yeah, watch this. Creeper wants to come help me collect glowstone. I love being able to one-hit creepers. It's awesome. Okay, hello. Goodbye. Did I collect all the glowstone I blew? Bye-bye. Ta-da! Not like I'm scared of them. I just don't want to deal with them right now. I have no need to get more glowstone, really. Actually, when I was digging around the one dense ore world, I overflowed my redstone chest. Now I have a barrel hooked up with the chest so that it'll fill the barrel. And then, wow. I was going to say, what did I do with my torch? I'm holding my torch. Sometimes the things that it does is crazy. Now, this is the one that I didn't really have any mobs in. Oh, that does have mushrooms, though. I guess mobs could spawn under the mushrooms. I don't know. I haven't seen many. No boom again? Oh, come on. Those were enough of booms. We should have heard them. I mean, we can hear the cows mooing at us. Why can't we hear the boom? Can you tell I like the boom? That's just crazy. That must just be one of those sound files that doesn't want to work right now. I'll bet you I just blew up some of those crystals. But you know what? I can get so many. And I could make myself another world like this and probably be stable. That's what's awesome about this world. This world is stable. Like, I have no ill effects. There's no lightning. There's no, meteors or... I haven't noticed anything. I was running around in here for a while and I didn't notice any rot either. So hopefully that means I did good and I can at least make a stable world with crystals and glowstone and I'll maybe what I'm thinking about doing is trying to use that other recipe for that dense ore world that I do underground, something close to that, and see if I get bad stuff that might not be quite as nasty. Now, see, that one hurt me. Look how far away I am, and it hurt the ground way out here and me. But I've been this close most of the time, and it hasn't hurt me. And again. It's just funny. It's so random. But it's fun, I think, coming through here and just blowing these up. There's so much of it. Like, who needs to get nitpicky about hitting it? Unless you really want to set the world up to live in or something. But I'm not sure how stable these are to... Not stable, but how safe they are to create... like, bases in. I wouldn't want to store stuff here. Like, maybe make a cool base looking thing. But I don't know what the point would be for sure. You could explore the world out and see if there's an end to them. I don't know if they go on like the real world forever or not. But that could be an interesting question. But this is the other thing I like to do with these worlds. I guess animal farms. Oh! That's where I spawned in. Animal farms could be a really cool thing to do in some of these worlds. Then you'd be able to come in and get all your leather, all your feathers, and all that stuff. That would be a really safe thing to do. Anyhow, that's the end of that one. So those are some of the decent worlds I created lately. And another thing I realized this weekend while I was playing, other than just the redstone, which I kind of thought, all my stuff, if it overflows, I thought it'll go to the end to the diamond chest I have set to catch everything that doesn't have a home. And it works if the barrels are like this. Well, not even like this, because and I don't have a chest on me. Because it's not in the main line. Like, if it were in the main line and there was no space between the diamond pipe and the barrel, it would continue on if it couldn't go in the barrel. But with this extra pipe in it, if it's selected to go down to the barrel and the barrel's full, it just sits on top of the barrel because it can't continue down a pipe somewhere. So, like, glowstone. It's pretty empty now because I went and made a bunch of glowstone. Redstone. That's a good example. Or lapis. They fill up, and this is where I'm sure I lost some, because the other day I came down here and I looked, and this was completely full. Everything to 64, and I realized that stuff was just sitting on the top. I sent one through just so I could see, and it has nowhere to go, because it's not against the line. So I put in a barrel, and you see, it would be full. I pulled stuff out of the chest earlier to do stuff. So if the chest is full now, it'll continue down the line into the barrel. And I turned this one into one of the, see the different colors on it, as opposed to this one, to one of the, I was calling them extraterrestrial. They're interdimensional, but I was calling them extraterrestrial. They hold like 1,000 and some stacks of 64. So that'll hold a lot of redstone before it even thinks about getting full. But like this line, because, oh, come on, don't glitch on me now. This line, because it won't come down, if it can't come down into the chest, it'll just continue down the pipe. Well, as long as I didn't put in other, like, if I only drop the black thing in and I don't mark the other stuff, which for a while I was marking the other stuff, and I realized that was a mistake. So now if it won't fit in the barrel, I have this chest and it'll go in the chest. But, let me see, did I mark some of these? It's possible. Yeah, I put red here for the snow. Well, now, the only thing that's going to go down red is the snow. So if the clay is too full, and I didn't do it here. I don't know why I did it over there. But if the clay's too full, it'll continue down the red pipe, because that's the only other way it can continue going. And it can go there. But when it gets here, because the snow block is in the red, it would drop out of the pipe there because it would have nowhere to go. It can't go black, can't go red, it can't turn around and go back, so it'll pop out of the pipe and just sit there. So the red needs to be open so anything can flow through it. And then the black goes here, and these two are empty. Now, if I had a chest on me, I'd put it here at the end, because if they fill up, stuff is going to try and continue down through. And if there's nothing here, like here, it'll go in the barrel, but it could go straight through. And if it comes straight through, it'll just shoot out the end, then it'll sit on the floor and just spawn, which wouldn't be cool, because then I lose stuff. So I have to make sure that I don't, like in the main line, I wasn't putting stuff in every single one. Like, this is the black, this stuff's going that way, this is the blue, this stuff's going that way, and everything else is going, let's see, we're coming from the green direction, so everything else is going yellow. Well, down here, see, this is where I did it. Now, if this iron gets full, and these things are all marked down here, this stuff won't go. The iron won't go down the green line. And so I need to remember not to do to do them like I do my thing. You only mark what you need, and everything else just goes what's left. Now, if you're... Yeah, all that work I did for nothing. But, you know, I didn't do this everywhere. It's because I didn't figure it out right away. So there are things you learn as you go along. And, so I'm just sharing with you so you know. Only mark what you have to. What you need to go into the chest, mark that. But don't mark something else unless you have a three-way. Then you mark two of them and leave everything else go the third direction. Instead of picking for it. Because then, it's just the way it works. So then, because with that stuff marked for the green line, nothing would ever make it to the chest. So now that I took everything out of the green line, if something fills up, it'll start coming to the chest. And then if I look in the chest, I'll know, hey, look, this is full and I need to work on this item. Same thing here, if there was something in there, or I know something's not marked right. And I don't... Yeah, I was doing it here too. So I should go through there and clean all those out. And I'm not going to bore you with that, but here's some of the stuff I got out of that village. I got the bronze leggings. I took out I got a bunch of bookshelves. I can make myself another stand somewhere. I don't even have to make them, which is just sweet. Or I can tear it apart and use it for books for travel and mystcraft, which is fun too. These are other things that I know now that I need to put in my system. Yeah. I'm not eating them, trust me. Oh, saltpeter. That's the other thing I was finding in meteors hits. There are other things I need to put in the sorting system. So then every now and then I go through the chest and I'll throw things down where they need to go. Oh, and here's the lapis, because it was getting full and thinking about overflowing, and I don't have enough right now to make a bunch of interdimensional extraterrestrial barrels. Oh, I made a few. I think I have one over here. Yeah, with the slime balls, because they collect up. I'm gonna need to make one for this ash, I think. Although I can use the ash for... Sorry, I probably messed with the audio there. I can use the ash to make stuff, so I should walk off with that at some point. But I just keep adding different rows and different things, and I have enough diamonds. I have like 1.5 rows of diamonds in a gold chest, I think it is. Or no, it would either be... It's probably a silver chest. So, in this combustion engine set up like this is just awesome. And my tank staying nice and full enough. And I still haven't hooked up these other 3 farms, and you can see that one's not even running because it's out of stuff. Need to get my ash and use it. Need to set up a production line. I would definitely do all my sorting stuff differently if I were to start from scratch with everything I've learned. And I would probably be using gates that you make on the assembly workbench. But at the moment, I am not redoing everything. I'm thinking I might try and just set up a new base sometime and set up a new and better sorting system. But for now, I just want to get these up, get the power in there, get the matter fabricator running. And then we're going to need to try and find us a stronghold so we can go to the end. I still need to finish making my nether, my nether portal blaze spawner thing. And yes, I don't talk about this for 1 second or 3. This was my initial start of organization. I had thought, and I had shown this to you, that I wanted to set up like these little rooms for stuff, and they were put with the barrels like this, so everything would have been manually done. And these just, they held so much, but with the manual work that would have had to been done, would have been kind of crazy. So I started setting them up with the pipes above them, so that they could get filled, and then I had to come up here and put the pipes up top of the barrels and run the piping from one area to another and set up the... This one wasn't set up because this is my junk one that I do everything manually. I'm working on slowly emptying it out and throwing stuff in the sorting system. And so I'd done quite a few of these, but then I realized I just had so few items in this room with such big rooms, and it's kind of a pain to get around, and then where was I going to go with all the other stuff? So I decided that I had to set it up differently, which is when I figured out those other little areas. And yep, so I am working on tearing this down so I can use this room for sorting other stuff. So anyway, I hope you all have a good day, and I will be back another time. Take care. Bye.